Just kidding. We want to see your eyes. Don't put the sunglasses on. Gather on in, family. It's time. It's time for your monthly readings. He needed coffee today. There's been a lot going on. A lot of energy. Where are the people? What are you, working or something? You guys got jobs? What is this? Come on, come on. Try, let's go. Hey, there we go. The people are coming in. Okay, I've been sitting here for 20 minutes just waiting for you guys. No, I'm just kidding. I just hit the button. Seriously though, Aries. Oh my God, this is a lot of mug. You guys got mugged. I'm just kidding. Cancel clear. Before that and better. This is your April Fool's Day video. It's just a mug. It's just a mug. I usually try to go for 222, but I don't like to give that time because things happen. Yeah, the weekly on Instagram, 111. My goal is 222, so I'm almost on time. For my own time that I give myself, but late nonetheless. A wizard's never late. Oh, what's? Ooh, is that? Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Let's get into it. We got a lot of readings to do. My legs are just like, you're gonna sit for 2 hours again? Yes. I freaking love you guys. Spoiler alert. We're going to be seeing what's going to be happening in your future timeline. So if you don't want to know, now is the time to leave this video, because we're going to be glancing into the future for your zodiac sign. Happy birthday, Aries! You're wondering where the music is today. The music needs to be off because I was warned. Even though the music was so quiet in the background, it apparently upset some sort of algorithm. So the March romance readings are just gone by way of actions. So thank you to the algorithm. No, the algorithm, it's actually named after Al Gore. Algorithm, that's not true. You gotta have a good time here. All right, Aries quantum reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. We are doing the full spreads. Una más. I got 16 people, 1 like. Let's gently caress that like button, please. It helps the good algorithm. The good algorithm. Do the things. Hit the buttons. Like buttons. Subscribe. The things. Do the things that the people tell you to do when you come to these videos, please. That'd be awesome. Okay, what do we have? Oh, look at that. Thank you. Freaking love you guys. From 1 to 12, just like nya. Okay, full spread, Aries, zodiac. We're gonna do the big version. Do you? Kiss her, you hitched. Okay, good. Oh, woo! No one's excited but me. This is the card of today. This card represents today, like in a few ways. So, bottom of the deck, Aries, your sign, the new beginning. No one would ever call you a fool. The Aries they'll love you. That's what I was gonna say. What did you think I was gonna say? Okay, back to work. All right, not work. Back to, this is my job. Thank you guys for making this my job. I freaking love you guys. Okay, the harvest. What are you harvesting? Harvesting energy. Harvesting energy, something that is attempting or is being healed from a past lifetime. So that's awesome. I know a lot of people are eagerly awaiting, like, I come into one of these videos and just, everything's done. Yeah, Okay, this isn't that video. Sorry. Anywho, skis. The Wheel of Fortune, energetic, aka the Wheel of Karma. There's something being transmuted from a past lifetime. The good news is it's going to be done with the full moon. Okay, what did you get for your birthday? My past lifetime was healed. So good stuff. Sounds bad. Looks very good. Looks very good. Okay, so in the past location, we got the Queen of Swords, Aries. Okay, so it's the truth shall set you free. So, you know, you know, she holds the truth. That's the Ace of Swords right there in her hands. So it's, you know, what have you known needs to be healed. This is this wombo combo of light and or shadow coming from your angels. What's going to make you the most loving version of yourself, plain and simple. So this is the Rock, the King of Cups. These two cards are connected. That is a powerful combo. This I love. So does this work need to be done? Is this something that you actually have to get done? No, this is something that's actually happening right now. This energy is transmuting right now. It will be done because, you know, that lack of time existing, but time going by at the same time, you know, energy, those things. So how are others viewing you? So kind of an odd card for how others are viewing you. Not the most awesome card on your birthday. What do I even do with this? They're like, don't sass me. Okay, hold on. It's healing trauma. It's about healing trauma. Others are watching you heal past traumas. You know, I had the truth shall set you free over here. I had the truth shall set you free over here. It's like a little sandwich here. When you're reading the tarot, there's certain lines that you want to read here, and I literally have this sandwich of the Ace of Swords. So the truth shall set you free in the hopes and fears. This is something you're hoping for. Like I said, it's something that's happening one way or another. This isn't like oh, you have to go get a session. This is something that now is the time, and all of this stuff is transmuting. Okay. And this is why, you know, certain things at night, certain things keeping you up, maybe the sleep's a little off, Aries. Okay. Because, you know, this, happy birthday. I'm sorry. No. Anyways, this is, you know, this is kind of heavy. Okay. So this is like showing the other side of what's going on. The truth is setting you free. This is healing. This is stuff you're doing at night. This is stuff you're doing in dream time. The dreams might be a little bit odd. It gets better. I know. You're like, this is my birthday message. Awesome. Can't wait. Super. Can't wait for the rest of April. Anywho, skis. Other people quarreling, debating, knowing this is being healed. You have the high ground. Okay. So mid-month, this is showing having the high ground. You already have the high ground. Let's be honest. Okay. You don't need to wait till mid-month. This is showing you guys in the cosmic position have the high ground. You have the high ground because all of this is being done. This is going to be transmuting a lot of stuff. So if you're not sleeping as normal as you normally do, or you know, something's waking you up, or weird dreams, just know this has to do with stopping this wheel of karma and, you know, stacking dharma and making sure that all of this is done. And this is all divinely planned. Why? Cloud cover, new beginning. This new beginning. This is your birthday present from Spirit. Okay. Last three cards. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Love. Not looking back on the past. Okay. All right. So moving forward with love, the Knight of Cups. You get the King of Cups. You get the Knight of Cups. So moving forward with love by not focusing on the past. You know, just making sure we're in the present moment. And look at this. So I love the cosmic position. I love what's taking place here. And what an awesome last card to get. You've got the yellow overlay over here. There's only like really those two clouds with the black skies and the gray little section here, but it's good. Most of the gray over here is very powerful, very positive cards. It's just those two cards of, you know, this healing might seem like, what the heck's going on, Alexander? So I'm just letting you know things are healing. So good stuff. Good stuff. Love shall conquer all. Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. Would you look at him or her? Look how happy they are. Okay. So that's what's happening. Focus on the present moment. Manifest the future. You're manifesting the future. Belief structure in this present moment is what's manifesting the future. So if we relive the past, if we're thinking about past situations, you know, just close the buffet, put the ball in their court, do all the things. But yeah, Be that loving rock, that rock that cannot be moved by any amount of water, any amount of emotion. Alrighty, on to Taurus. Here we go. Taurus quantum reading for your zodiac sign. Ooh. Okay. All right. So right off the bat, we get a card of thinking. The very last card, a card of thinking. And then the card of like the immediate future as a card of thinking. So, Taurus, are you thinking? Don't get caught in the mind too much. Let him have some coffee. All right. Let's see here. Okay. We got the inner child, the intuitive inner child with that high priestess over it. Okay. So, these two are working together. This is what's like taking place on the planet is this, this feminine energy is blending with the child. This is what's been going on in my spiritual work is like, a lot of times we look at one side of the coin, but we've got this side of the coin, we've got this side of the coin, and then the coin itself is almost like a laser. This is this creation of consort, making this child, creating this child with this new energy. We read these old mythologies and these old stories, and it's like, obviously, if we have 6 boys and 6 girls that are, all siblings, and we hear they're lovers, when they're really, it says consort. Consort is the opposite of that sort. So we're seeing that a lot of stuff is coming together in a more powerful fashion. It's been some difficult work. It's a lot of work. We're doing a lot of work. We're transmuting a lot. We're holding this all together for this 100th monkey effect. All of you watching this, regardless of what sign you are, we came here to get a job done. We're getting that job done. So we look in the physical position and we see this card of happiness. So once again, the child being in that inner child state is where whatever this answer is or answers that you're needing, because this card shows meditation and it taking time. The last card shows the decision not being even made in April. And then this middle card shows that this decision has gone unchecked for so long. It's all just mastery stuff, guys. So this is just look at this as like a, another like temporary challenge to show how much you've progressed spiritually. Because we get this card in the past of you achieving mastery from blending together, like I said, this masculine master, this feminine master, and then like this epic inner child. Because when I get here, I get this difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right, and then something about the journey, whether this is the soul's journey, the hero's journey, an actual physical move or a vacation or somewhere that you want to go. Spirit's definitely letting you know. Whatever this decision is that hasn't been made, this thing that you've, it's been a reoccurring thought pattern. The only, I don't mind this card, okay? I don't mind this card. this is one of those cards that when I look at it, I just know like what comes with it. And this is a decision that if it goes unchecked for a long enough period of time, it can represent bloating or like, stomach issues or lower back issues from not making the decision. And that doesn't mean that those things and those ailments, dis-ease the body, the mind not at ease. The body communicates, the soul communicates with the body, and the body sometimes picks up certain things to tell us, stop thinking this. And then the goal here for, it's saying, Taurus, be in joy, be happy, be inner child, okay? This is all being done. But, to be in joy, to reach this decision, whatever this decision is, and just know if any of that stuff is going on within decision, it all comes from joy. The answer is joy, and, just making sure that you're not attaching yourself to anything that's been going on physically or anything you're feeling or any sort of stomach thing based upon not making this decision, because that's literally just our body telling us. I mean, I've told people before, I'm feeling their lower back pain. Usually if something runs through me as an empath, it's because it's not real. So I've told person, I'm feeling their lower back pain or whatever. I'm just like, your lower back's hurting? And they're like, yeah. They're like, witch, he's a witch. Yeah, so what? Get over it. Stop worrying about money and it'll go away, the pain. And they're like, okay. And like a few minutes later, I'm just like, back pain's gone. And they're like, this guy freaks me out. So either way, everybody around you knows that you're heading towards victory. So just, embody that. We need to know, and once again, this goes for any zodiac sign. Whenever anything comes up, whether it looks like a challenge or whatever it is, we need to know, take full responsibility and accountability, because that makes us like, the master and the magician of our reality, even though you are either way. And just say, okay, I created this, therefore something good must be coming from it. That's how we take full control over the reality. But either way, just kind of ride this wave. The people around you see that you're heading towards victory, so just get her done, okay? All right, so right here, the hopes and or fears. Okay, so there's something you're hoping for. This card represents a counselor or a priest, so this can have some sort of reference to a marriage card, either wanting that or not wanting that. Maybe some relationship is getting a little bit serious, or maybe there's actually some sort of, I hate to use the word issue. You got an issue? Here's a tissue. Maybe there's something that you need to talk to somebody else about, and you've been having this thought process of, maybe I should talk to whoever's the professional in this realm of thinking in this aspect to get better answers. Okay, moving along. The decisions we're making. The only card in the tarot that represents choices. So when we see these choices, it's all just about making the right decision. Like this person obviously got like robbed and or not paid properly for their swords, and then this person got a good deal. They're like whistling, walking away, snapping their fingers. They're happy with life. Okay, so once again, it's a reminder. Maybe without you hearing this message, or maybe by looking back on these past moments, which was, ipso facto about 5 seconds ago, maybe like, sometimes when we have something going on in the mind and something's going on, we might like snap at somebody we love. None of us are perfect. Even, I do this stuff too. So it's like, you're having like a day, and it's like, it might be easier for you to reach that point where you say or do a certain thing that you don't agree with. What Spirit's letting you know is to be in joy, and like with this inner child, this is all going to be done. And then when you revisit this answer, you're going to realize the first thing that you came up with is what you're going to end up doing or wanting to do. But it's all just about making that decision. Because the next card after the decision is, or this choice rather, is now getting to the Page of Wands. So this also can have to do with schooling or something spiritual being learned, or once again, vacation. Or I was saying, I don't know if that was on Instagram, all the readings kind of blur together, to be honest with you. But I was telling certain people, or maybe it was just the whole group, there was something with traveling to a sacred place. So this card representing travel, this card representing Egypt, maybe this is actually a journey that you're going to go on, or some epic place. I'm seeing the pyramids. Is it Machu Picchu? Is it Egypt? Is it some other sacred place like Greece or whatnot? There can be something where there's a soul healing or something to get done, where you just, got to at least make a game plan to go to this place or get this thing done. Okay, now we get to the Earth Goddess. So we see this, I call her the Earth Goddess. We don't use the W word here, unless if I'm talking about myself and calling myself a witch. So we get the Queen of Wands. Okay, sometimes There were things that took place in the past where somebody did absolutely nothing wrong, but just because they had certain books or liked to dance, they were punished for this. So this has been something that's been going on for a very long time. But you know, when we relive these certain things, or when certain things come up to be relived, or to go back through these challenges, to go back through these situations, sometimes we're preventing ourselves. You know, it's like we're the ones that get in our way. You know, I can't even tell you guys like how many times like a week, like I'm going through like my weekly sessions, and you know, I mean, it's not that many times, but I would say like out of every 20 sessions, there's at least one or two, you know, the person's looking for a blockage and they're saying, what's going on? What's taking place here? You know, who or what is this? And I have to tell them that they're the only person getting in their way. And that's what I'm seeing right here. Like, freaking love you guys. Like, you know, it's big brother here, hot knife through butter. There's nothing in your way but yourself. Okay, Taurus. So I mean, I'm saying this as loving as possible. I'm not trying to sound like a jerk. I'm just saying, if you're in the joy, if you're in the happiness, this decision will be made. And what you're going to end up noticing is, like, you know, when this first thing came up, whatever this is, and this is going to be a little bit different for everybody, but you know the decisions that have been running through your head that haven't been, you know, finalized yet. When the decision comes up and you think about it, you're like, the first thing that comes to you, that's my question to you, is what was the first thing you thought? You know, like when the thing came up and it was like left or right, was your first instinct to go left, or was your first instinct to go right? Because that's your intuition, that spirit speaking through you. And then when we sit with it and we're like, well, what if I went straight? Or what if I waited? What if I went left in a few months? Or what if I did go right? You know, it's like, it's Taurus. Somebody just asked what sign. We're doing Taurus. So just, you know, what was the first thing that came to you, and not really getting stuck in it all, and, you know, dropping cards, figuring out what the answer is, but you know. And the answer comes from being in nature, in your inner child, because right there it goes, literally Merlin going up on top of the mountain, going by the creek, going into nature with your inner child to make the decision. But this make the decision card being the very last one in the reading, with this being the overlay card, this card representing meditation, I just want to make sure that this gets done. You know, because this card represents going up in the mountains, or being up in the mountains. This Merlin card, this card is Odin going up in the mountains and fasting and doing all this work. I just want to make sure this isn't a thing. So just, you know, give yourself a lifeline. I don't like to use the term deadline. Give yourself a lifeline, give yourself a time, date, stamp, you know, and manifest it. Create that mantra, create that spell. I will have the answer decided by this day. Give yourself a time frame and make sure the words all go the direction that you want to go. You know, none of this try, none of this I'm going to do my best. You know, I've really been catching myself when I say I'm doing my best. And once again, this is something for all the signs. You know, even if somebody thinks they did their best, to limit yourself by saying you did do your best, when in actuality, the day that you worked the hardest you ever did in your entire life, if you did another 15 to 30 seconds of work that day, would you have survived the day? Yes, you would have. And that would have been better than the best that you did. So you're limiting yourself by saying that I'm doing my best. So let's just kind of like just remove that from our vocabularies. Because if we say we're doing our best, when, you know, especially if we know, there's a lot of times we're in this modality, we're like, well, I'm doing my best, and we're not. We're simply not. And we know we're not as we say it, but it's like, this will get me out of this conversation in this situation. So it's very limiting, because you're casting a spell. The words are spells. You're casting a spell that's, this is my best, when you know it's not. Fuego. All right, who's next? Gemini? Gemini. Gemini. Oh, we're just going to put that one right back in the deck. Gemini April Quantum Reading. New England Clam Chowder. You guys have no idea what I'm saying. It's some random movie line, in case you're wondering. Is that the red or the white? What up, Shane? Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Un momento, por favor. More decisions to be made, huh? It's not as much as the last one, but okay. All right, let's just run right through it. Okay, so Gemini, good news. You finished something. You finished something that you don't realize is finished, okay? Because this is down on its side. This represents as above, so below, having all the elements on the table. But because it's on its side, it's like, it's kind of opposite day. So something that you thought was a reoccurring pattern, or something that you thought you were attempting to heal or trying to heal or working on healing is done, okay? So we get right into card number 3. Once again, we see the card of choices. This is the only card that represents a choice. So remembering how we're dealing and working with people, being one of the signs that, has an easier opportunity to be affected by astrological forces, Spirit's letting you know to, make sure if things are feeling a little odd or, certain mental thoughts, to meditate. Meditate so you're not, being mean to certain people that you love, or you're making the right decisions. This is, like I said, this card shows a choice. So only you can be a fly on the wall on the inside of your mind. So, pay attention to how you're feeling, how you're thinking, and if you need be, get out into nature, go meditate, get the things done. So when we look at the past, we're seeing this past like some place that you wanted to go. This could be a place that you wanted to move, or an actual place that you wanted to travel to. And now we're seeing that that's coming up again, okay? Because this is like something that, it's representing like this tomb, but like I'm looking, like my focus is right here where the tomb is open. So it's like, I'm going to put this to rest. It's not the time, we get the cocoa going on in the world, or whatever the heck it is. I don't like to say the words anymore, but either way, it's showing that the tomb is now open again. And this is like part of your path towards mastery. So it might just like seem like, oh, this is just a vacation, or it is a spiritual place, or it is something that you want to do. But sure enough, just to skip ahead, the card that's above it in this same line is, once again, there's a vacation card. There's a vacation card. I know, like I said, this was either a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure if it was an extended reading, like on the Patreon group, but all I know is there's definitely, Spirit's been telling all of us in different facets and my private readings and everything, a lot of signs and a lot of people, there's a place that you could really benefit from going, a physical location, okay? So this is, how others are viewing you, how your friends, your family are seeing you. So, this is showing you receiving some sort of offering. So that's always good. So whether this is an offering from Spirit, or this is some like weighted job offering you've been waiting for, or, some sort of, something that's going on that's business related and or spiritual, people are watching you receive from Spirit, receive from the original creator of your soul. Good stuff. That's good news for this month of April for Gemini. And then hopes and fears. This is obviously a hope card. Who's going to fear this epic, awesome, powerful goddess with the biggest cup in multidimensionality? So this is obviously some hope to attain and, just have more signs that is a multidimensional nature. There's multidimensional energy going on in your reality. And the answer to that right after is the inner child once again. It's quite often I see these, and I mean, you guys see how good I'm shuffling. It's not like the cards are sticking together. I'm doing like full bridges and everything, but like a lot of these cards were in the last reading, and that's what I'll see is like sometimes it's like 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, and there's like certain like, you know, kind of like themes that go through the wheel, like the wheel of the zodiac signs. So once again, I'm getting this like importance of inner child, and you know, this importance on like, you know, these not really importance, but just like paying attention to the choices you're making and how you're, you know, you're speaking and dealing with others. So now we're back to this trip. We're back to this vacation. So where does your inner child want to go? We're back around to this card as well. So it's like, where do you want to go and meditate and recollect for why the cosmic card, the celebration, so awesome. You know, having this party, this like epic party in the future. You know, it's like, it's kind of like one of these things where like, you know, if one of us goes here and one of us goes there, it's like copy paste. Like we go here, we gather something, we grab the intel, we grab the downloads, we transmute them, we go through the laughter, we go through the anger, we go through the tears, and then we come through it a better person. And it's like, you know, things used to be, you know, pre-2012, you know, everybody had to just do their own thing. But the way things have been progressing spiritually now is it's kind of just like, you might not even deal with a stranger, and you're copy pasting certain things like, hey brother, hey sister, you know, I see that you're about to do this, but you know, this will make it faster, or this will make it so you don't have to do it whatsoever. And we're just gaining this stuff by, you know, Vesica Pisces, your field, my field, or whoever's. And then when these super sect, we got this like Vesica Pisces thing going on. You know, this is why that, you know, I'm always like, you know, bringing up the importance of, you know, what goes up must go round, activating more chakras, doing more work, growing the field, so we can swallow this planet, my family. But this is what's basically taking place is, once again, I'm seeing some sort of vacation or trip or some sort of benefit. Where's the place you wanted to go before that you didn't decide to go? This is the same card in the same position. This was right here in the last one. Yeah, see, like I was just saying, the cards connected. This one was right here, moving forward with love. This was the last card. It's the second to last. So moving forward with love for this loving state and getting this decision made by the full moon, okay? Getting this decision made by the full moon, or just, you know, either close back up the tomb and just decide you're not going to go, but do not allow yourself to sit in indecision. Just either say, I'm going to go, or I'm not going to go, or I'm going to go later, but like, don't like leave it in this like, oh, I want to. It's like, and I mean, I see like everything's open. All the gates are open. If inner child's in the suit and you're staying in the right vibration, this is all possible. And this is some deep healing. I don't even want to show you the cards at the bottom of the deck. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. This is all very positive stuff. Who's next? Cancer? Already? Okay. Is it Cancer? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, thank God. Good. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. Having either the financial abundance and or the spiritual download. But, you know, this card represents having it and being like, what do I do next? Okay. Look at this. Okay. So we've got, we've got this goddess. We've got this goddess here, this goddess there. I'm getting this is the same person. Okay. There might be something that's, some sort of vice or something that's preventing your work from getting fully done. Something, and it's not preventing it. It might be just slowing it down. And either way, I see like really positive stuff all around here. But just pay attention to what's going on in your daily life, and just, there's times like where whatever it is, like spirit will ping me with a certain energy, and it'll be like, I can't do that today. I can't, not that I can't. It's just, it would benefit me to prevent doing this thing. Okay. Because we're getting this card of soul family. We're getting the card of the lovers. So good stuff. It's not the romance spread, but we're still getting the lovers in the emotional category. And in the physical category, we're getting celebration. I love to see this, Cancer. I know there's been some odder readings lately, so I love to get a nice, awesome, positive one. Just really paying attention. Like I said, is there some sort of energetic or something like that's a crutch? And, it's like things like some people do things for a social gathering or for an activity, and some people do them because they say that they need to. Find the things that you're saying you need to do is really what's being pointed out right now. Because if some sort of decision is being made where, oh, I do this so X, Y, or Z, and, I need to, just make sure when you're saying the words you actually need it, because that word is way overused. And it's like we're seeing all this celebration. And I'm seeing like, well, whoever, whether this is new people coming in, soul family, or whatever the heck's taking place, whatever this thing is and whatever this crutch is, like whoever's going to show up or whoever is showing up or whoever's there is like, I know exactly why they're doing this, and they're going to see that it's a crutch, whatever this device is or thing is. I'm not saying you have to stop. I'm just saying, it's about like really not letting this control you. And this is just, kind of come from spirit. Spirit's been awakening you to this for a while. So this would probably, when you think back to it, it's going to be this thing that it comes and goes. And there's moments where you do this thing and then you don't do this thing. But I see love being the rock, you being the rock, and moving forward and just facing whatever it is that was the reason why this was taking place in the first place. I can't sleep if I don't XYZ. I can't do this, or I can't, like removing that vocabulary and really just, focusing on the positive, because there's a ton of positive here. It's just like yellow, 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 blue, blue, blue and yellow, blue, 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 yellow. There's only 3 grays, and like, it's just good stuff. So it's really positive stuff, but it's really about you being honest with yourself. Okay. So moving on from there, how are others viewing you? Others are viewing you on a journey. But guess what? Like I said, I love to see this card here. The worst of the journey is over. So whatever those challenges that Alexander was seeing in these cards for the past few months, and was like, I think it was last month, I was like, oh, thank God it seems like it's over. And now we're definitely seeing whatever it is, it's over. So, moving forward, the worst is over. It's like the glass half full or half empty. It's like, well, I have a glass. Like, there's always a better way to look at the situation, and whatever took place, the worst is over. Like I said, hopes and fears. So this is the hopes and fears category. So you're hoping that this harvest is ready to reap. It is. Ipso facto, it is. This isn't a card that can even have a fear interpretation. So, having this card in the hopes, like I said, the worst is over. You're across the river. The truth shall set you free. You're free on your new beginning. Once again, this is the card of today. We got the Fool. What this card does represent, looking where you're going. All right, this person's about to step off the cliff. They're just, everything's great. Everything's new. Everything's fresh. But just, paying attention to the patterns, paying attention to what happened last time, paying attention to those signs, and just, making sure you've got a game plan, but still staying in the present moment, of course. But we can always just prepare for the future, and then also pay attention to, well, that's weird. This seems familiar. It's up to us to notice the patterns in our reality. So moving forward from there, cosmic card, anything being possible. When I get the anything being possible card, it's like, really? Yeah, anything is possible if you think anything's possible. But if you, like I was saying earlier in one of the other signs, looking at whatever challenge, whatever takes place, as I created it, therefore something good must be coming from this. Spirit, you're doing a great job. I want this or better. Thank you. Gratitude, key to love, through the love, magical doorway, oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, dimethyltryptamine. The list of what we produce when we're in the highest vibration versus what we produce when we're under stress is much longer. Let me just tell you that much. Okay, so looking forward to the end of the reading, Cancer. Okay, so looking forward into the month of April for you. Okay, once again, all right, we've got like literally these are sitting side by side. So it's like we got this card that can represent a marriage or a divine union, like right side by side. So I see the lovers, I see this card. Oh boy, that was like that. Okay, I had to put the cards back down. And look at this light warrior. It's like you and this light warrior, you know, charging into battle together. And it's like the battle of life. You know, it's like, I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in the whole tarot, as many of you know. It's like, you know, this person's not going into battle with a battle axe or a spear. This is that magician that has that magic wand that knows how to heal and knows how to throw a fireball if need be. So, you know, that's the card of the light warriors. But it's like, you know, this person that you've been waiting for, or this situation you've been waiting for. It doesn't have to be a love thing. It does kind of look like that though. But basically this looks really awesome. This looks like this person is not only a lover, can be a friend, or it is just a friend that you've been waiting for. So somebody new coming into the picture, coming into the scenes, or it doesn't look like a return. It looks like a new, because it's like it's new beginning, the Fool card, this, you know, this challenge being done. It's like somebody toxic that was in the field is now not in the field. And that's why there's room for this new epic thing. So good stuff. Good stuff, Cancer. You did it. You did it. You made it. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Ah. Leo. Okay, let's go. I like it a lot. Okay. All right. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Good stuff. All right. King of Fire. In fixed fire. Decision to be made. So, the card represents a decision to be made or some sort of blockage, but it's down on its side. So when it's down on its side, this means that some sort of blockage has been incinerated. By what? By all of the fire, of course. Okay, more fire. All right, energetic. This card representing the Knight of Pentacles. So this is representing this fire, you know, having this download or having this information or having this abundance to move forward, to choose the place, choose the person, choose the thing. You know, what is it that's been taking place? Is, like I said, this shows moving forward something has been broken down to a different nature. I'll say it that way. I don't want to say destroyed, but something that was blocking no longer exists. So it's time to move forward and make this decision. And then we see, you know, once again, it was like there was a wall blocking the car. It's like the garage door was closed, but this is down on its side now. And I'm seeing all these yellow cards here, another yellow card here. And this is moving forward with balance, but this is in the past. So looking forward to the future, this is showing like we were working on moving forward, but we were doing our best. You know, one of those again. Anyways, looking towards the immediate future, looking towards what's going on in this month, you know, working, getting our work done, or what we get to do, not what we have to do, what we get to do with the inner child in the suit. This is awesome. You know, this is like one of those, like when somebody's just really in a happy state and someone's like, why are you smiling? Why are you so happy? This is that. Like when you see that person at work and you're like, oh, things must be going good. They look really happy. So I'm seeing this taking place. We're seeing inner child in the suit in the everyday working life. Ooh, it gets really powerful over here at the side. Ace of Cups. So others are seeing us release. Others are seeing us shift. The sign of Leo. You know, you're whether you're watching this for a friend or a lover, or you're watching this for yourself, and it's your rising sign, your moon, or your Mars. Regardless, people are noticing the change. You know, we're lions. Lions change. Leopards never change their spots. Remember that, okay? Be a lion. We're all lions. All right, moving on. Hopes and fears, hoping to get this offering. It's already there, baby. It's already there, baby. Another wand. Like I said, I really love this side. Good stuff. So the Ace of Wands, having this magical wand, going through this release, and then receiving the new download, receiving this new, magical powers, or whatever skill set, gift. Like I said, this card shows getting the gift, but maybe sometimes not realizing you have it already, or that this thing is done, that this blockage has been incinerated. And then we get to that full tree of the cabal right there. We got that, all these like little Sephiroth sitting here. Excuse me. Alexander burps when truth's coming through. Sorry. Anyways, moving on. There we go with the tree of the, this Kabbalion tree, the tree of the Sephiroth. We're seeing all these energies aligned. So this is epic. To get the magic wand, followed by that. And then pretty much the only sword. Yeah, the only sword in the whole reading. Things are going to move faster than they normally do. Whatever this timeline is, things are going to continue to go faster and faster and projecting and progressing more likely faster and faster. So whatever this is, whatever this blockage was, it's almost like it wasn't even a blockage. It's almost like the trajectory was going to be at the same, like say, here's the pace. The pace is to go from point A to point B. But it's like, it was like there was something. It's like the garage door comes down and, rocketing away here. So it's like nothing was even slowed down necessarily, and it might have been slowed down slightly, but things are going to rocket ahead is what they're showing us with this alignment of cards. And then right there, mastery stuff, the Emperor. And there she is. So look at that. Out of the entire suit of Pentacles, we got all the best ones. Yeah, pages are great if you're getting the Page of Cups. But yeah, all the best things. The Knight, the Queen, the King. Okay, so looking at this, it literally says mastery, the feminine fire, the awakening. Ooh, exactly. When we have this epic week, thank you, Veronica, for reminding me. I love how Easter and Passover are perfectly aligned with each other right now. We're seeing this awakening take place. Everybody wake up. So something that's taken place here, the timeline, we're going to see that, because this is the, not the distant future, but the immediate future, but it's the end of the reading. So we're seeing that the timeline that's being chosen is the most positive because of the shifts, because of what's being released, Spirit handing us what we deserve, and things moving very, very quick, very, very quickly towards what we've all been waiting for. Excellent news. Who's next? Virgo. Let's do this. Come on, Virgo. He did it again. You know, I never used to do that. Now, every once in a while, when I go to knock on the deck, I just punch myself in the back of the hand. Luckily, I have a very high threshold of pain. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was my hand, not the deck. Woo! Okay, Virgo. April quantum reading. I didn't even feel it, Veronica. That's the weird thing. Ooh. Ooh. There's that little guy again. Oh, this is good. There's that again. All right, we're going to put that right there. We're going through a healing together. Okay. All right, let's put this back there. Maybe that'll help my legs. Okay. If only there was a pause button and I could do a couple of jumping jacks. Do jumping jacks. We want to watch. No. Good stuff. Okay. We got good stuff here, Virgo. Moving on. All right. Look at this. The card of love. The utmost love. The tomb was closed, but now the tomb is open. So, you know, something's been forgiven, something's been healed, something's been released, because it's going from this love card, the tomb being open, anything being possible, and then the releasing, okay? So the cup flowing over in the physical, this in the energetic. So let's just remove that thought structure that anything can happen from the, from the energetic. You know, this, like I said, if we take full responsibility for whatever's taken place, you know, that's how we take full control over the reality. So, you know, something's been released and transmuted, and, you know, maybe we had a good cry or whatever it is, but I see this something releasing and us moving into a higher echelon of love. I'm seeing a lot of shift taking place here. And when we look to the past, it's something that we thought was maybe impossible or very difficult work, but it's done. Like I said, it's like one of those things that it's done when you realize it's done. So these two cards are connected. So we're seeing the Earth Goddess. We're seeing this knight moving forward with love. We're seeing this, you know, having this offering of love, and then we're having this whatever took place in the past. It's healed. It's been healed with love. It's been healed with time. And then we're seeing this divine union of the masculine and the feminine. So others are viewing this. Others are seeing us go through this shift. To me, like, you know, this could be others seeing us take a relationship to the next level, but this really seems more energetic. It seems like a personal shift that's going on in a different relationship with loving ourselves. But this can also be read in another way of, you know, two people coming together in a different union. It can represent that, but I really think this is showing this is an energetic thing, and, you know, our relationships with ourselves being amplified. Look, has this guy been in every reading? Look at this little guy. He's always there. I'm your inner child. I love you. I just want to play. Anyways, we got the Page of Cups and the hopes or fears. Who's going to fear their inner child? I shouldn't laugh. There might be someone out there. But anyways, this like hope to have the inner child, it's already done. You know, the vibration of love, this release, we're 7 times more productive when the inner child is in the suit. Time goes by faster, but slower at the same time. How you know if the inner child's in the suit is if you think back to the morning. On that day, you're in joy, you're feeling happy, everything's going great, and you're thinking back to the morning, and you're like, was that yesterday or was that today and this morning? That's how I always catch myself. When I have that thought structure or when I say those words to somebody else out loud, that's that like telltale sign, inner child's in the suit, and time is moving the way it can and in my eyes should. Okay, so we're seeing this card that represents heartache, cheating, something that took place, and then it being harvested, this emotion, whether we're blaming ourselves or blaming others, this is what has been transmuted. This is something that, there was somebody we need to forgive, or we need to forgive ourselves. And if this process isn't just 100% done now, it will be done very soon, because it looks like it's just done in general. I'm just like seeing a lot of new beginnings with this, this time of spring and rejuvenation. And, today being the day of the Fool, which sounds like fool. When I hear fool, I think of idiot. No. The Fool is the jester. It's the first court. It's the first, the first aspect of the court of, the king and the queen would actually get help from the Fool, from the jester. This was a person that was basically like the therapist and the psychologist and the consigliere for the king or the queen that would help them make decisions. Sometimes even go, do a couple jobs, if you know what I'm talking about. But that's a video for a different day. We're keeping it loving. All right, so anyways, it's got to go mafioso at some point, right? All right, anyways, we see this journey, this cosmic journey. So in the cosmic slot, we see this place, we see this journey. Once again, there might be a place that you want to go to. There might be a place that your inner child has been calling you to go to. I'm just seeing a lot of cards that represent this vacation. Is it for business? Is it for pleasure? Click the both button, okay? So, looking forward to the end of the month. What does Spirit want you to know? You're getting an offering. This magic wand from your higher selves and spirit guides. This is just like so epic. I love this. I love this combo right here. So this is just really, really epic. And once again, we're seeing this, this was in Leo, like this. We're seeing these cards together. We're seeing this overlapping like functionality or this overlapping theme from 2 months that are sitting close together. So we're seeing this magic wand be given to you, this new skill set, this magical skill set, by moving into a higher echelon of love, by forgiving ourselves or forgiving others or whatever the heck took place, or healing some past lifetime that had to do with the, being considered witchy or something. It looks like a lot of everything. Can this be a love reading? Can this be someone you're meeting? Yes. Like I said, this seems way more energetic. It's like energy. Like a lot of these cards are just representing the energy. But if you did meet that new awesome person, then good for you. Good for you. What up? How's everybody doing? What sign are we on? We just did Virgo. On to Libra. Otherwise known as the rich get richer. Those of you that have been watching have seen that Libra's been getting very fantastic readings for months. Share the energy, Libra. Sorry. Boy, would I like to get some of that. I don't know what movie that's from, please. See, it's got hot in here. Yo, how's everybody doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Do the YouTube things for me, please. Libra. Libra April quantum reading. I know. They're like, Libra deserves it. They were going through it last year. I know. Now they're like, don't mimic us with that voice. God forbid we have fun. Oh my God. I was just kidding. I'm joking. Let's watch Alexander get blasted by lightning live on camera. But he was indoors. There we are. Okay. Sometimes I just clear my throat and it it sounds like the noise that like our grandfather used to make when we were in trouble. And I don't know why. No one's in trouble. Everything's good. Any huskies? Let's take a glance. Our friend has some crap going on, and just know. We're just gonna just know. All right. Okay. Let's just start reading it. Okay. I'm just like reading it in my own mind and not telling anyone what I see. And then I'm just like, okay, on to Scorpio. And they're like, wait. Any huskies? All right. Here's your friend. You heal me, I heal you. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of crap going on for one of your friends. And, some of this stuff is kind of like, it's like kind of like the Cookie Monster. When the Cookie Monster's eating the cookie, you're like, he's not even eating the cookie. The crumbs are just going everywhere. So your friend's crumbs are getting all over you and you're processing them at night, Libra, okay? And it's because you're so loving. I'm so loving. I'm doing so great. I can help my friend. I can help everybody. It's like, yeah, but also, we'll let them figure that one out on their own. Anyways, we see this past version of yourself, this very motherly. I want to help. I want to nurture. I want to, be there for this person. And then we're seeing this future timeline crying over spilled milk from this, this balancing act. So we're trying to balance this friend because these cards are related here. They're directly connected. So we're trying to balance something that the person needs to want to balance themselves. So who is this friend, family member? Is it somebody we're going to see over these upcoming holidays? You can't save people that don't want to be saved. And it might seem like they want to be saved, but some people want to hear themselves complain. Okay, moving on. How are others seeing you? People are seeing you. You're making some sort of physical move, energetic move. People are seeing you shift. You're moving and shaking. Good stuff, Libra. What are your hopes? We got hopes and we got fears here. I don't see how anyone would fear this card. This is having the finer things in life. You're hoping for the finer things in life, and so you already have them. Because looking forward, oh God, mi scusi. Looking forward, this is live. He's just burping live. This is Libra. Mandy, we are on Libra. Looking forward, having the finer things in life, this is showing that you're fully supported by your angelics, multidimensional. You are an angel yourself. So making the decision, meditating, what is the thing that you want? Now, some people are like, I'm here to save the planet. But it's like, okay, no, do you want to save the animals? Do you want to save the kids? Do you want to save the planet itself? These are all very robust things that we need to, it's like, I don't want to say the whole jack of all trades, master of none, because that's not true. That's like something I'm here to dissolve. But it's like when we focus on one thing, it's kind of like the equivalent of me sitting here, I'm watching TV and I'm knitting a sweater. And I don't know how to knit a sweater, mind you. I'm just giving this as an example. And I'm knitting a sweater and it's like, yeah, maybe I could knit the sweater without making a mistake, but I'm way more likely to make a mistake if I'm watching TV and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Like, it's like, we need to pay attention to the thing. And then it's like it's a baby, and we get the baby and we nurture the baby, and then we get the baby strong enough, and we get it to the toddler, and then we get it to the child, and it's like the child's just like, it can take care of itself. Go make a bowl of cereal or something, But like doing all the things at once, really fine tuning and finding the one thing that brings you the most joy, That's what your angels, that's what your spirit team, like your team of love, like, team love, team, they want you to meditate upon this and see what is the thing that brings you the most joy, because you're like, it's like you're saying just like the color blue, and it's like, but blue, you got blue green, you got baby blue, you got royal blue. Spirit, yeah, they're kind of just talking through me right now. Like, you're like, how does he have so much information on just 2 cards? Spirit wants you to fine tune and really decide about something. And I don't even see the decision. This is all I see. I see you meditating in nature, and the angels are just kind of like, speaking through me right now. There's something that's very vast that you're like, I came here to do this. And what is the aspect that you really want to do of that? Because it's more broad than I want to do this. And all this, is it possible? It takes a lot of time, and it should be done in segments. So it's like, kind of making like a checklist. Okay, Libra, you got all this energy. Let's use it not on this one person. I just got really serious. He says ice grilling the camera. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody. But seriously, we're being serious. All right, so moving forward with love, there's that Knight of Cups again. I think we've gotten the Knight of Cups and or the Page of Cups in every single reading. So moving forward with love in the cosmic location, and I'll be honest, this is the weirdest 3 cards I've ever seen together. They almost don't make sense, but just give me un momento, por favor. That was Espanol, which is Spanish for give me a second. I'm just kidding. All right, celebrating. Betrayal. Celebration. Whoa. I don't want to say that. Oh, God. We're just going to move on to Scorpio. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right, look at this. Okay, celebration. Celebration. Betrayal. Celebration. All right, we've got a celebration sandwich. So I had to sit with this and to speak to Spirit, because I was like, what the does this mean? I've never in all my years seen this combo. All right. This is saying that you've shifted. Okay, Libra, you've shifted. There used to be, like, for instance, with this friend, sometimes we get into a certain pattern. And what the pattern is when you were younger, back in the day, there would be like, when there was drama going on, or when something was going on, you wanted to like it was almost like fun. You were celebrating the drama. That's what this is saying. You were celebrating the betrayals and the weird stuff that was going on. And I know this is going to sound weird and it might anger some people, but I'm saying there was part of you that liked, oh, let's talk about this, let's gossip, let's whatever the heck the thing is, but that's no longer sound. So like sometimes we get into this not a rut, but we get into, we've created habits. And until we point out the habit and we decipher and dissolve the habit, we keep running through this habit. So that's why I'm seeing celebration on the other side of, like these friends or whatever the heck's going on, and like people we're helping. Like you've shifted, plain and simple. And this is something that was maybe like fun. I used the term very loosely before, but it's not anymore. So it's like sometimes we're doing stuff just because we're like, oh, I've been doing this for a while. Like, we're a habitual human race. Until we realize that we have a habit, you can't break it. 99% of breaking a habit is realizing that you have the habit in the first place. So what Spirit's really saying is looking forward to the future. You're going to get this done anyways, but it's like you don't even want to have these conversations anymore. And that's okay. That's okay. Because it's like the card is representing you heal me, I heal you, and the friend, whoever they are, they're coming up to your door, they're calling you on the phone with whatever crap's going on with them, and there's really nothing you can do. And if there is something you can do, help them and say the words, but just make sure you're not saying the words over and over again and doing, if you tell them, if they say, what's the answer to this, and you give them the answer, And then just make sure they don't come to you in a week or a month and say, what is the answer to this? And you already told them, because they're obviously like, your energy would be better invested elsewhere, like what, the angel team wants you to focus your energy on. But Spirit's just basically reminding you, and it was something that you were going to realize anyways, that you've made a shift, and like some of the things you liked talking about and doing before you don't like doing anymore. See, it wasn't that bad. It was just a little slightly awkward. Scorpio, I don't want to say, I want good stuffs, okay? Or you're going to have to see me in my office. Okay. Coffee. Oh, he's moving the whole table. Okay. Woo. I told you guys today that I love you. Yeah, I'm just like stretching my legs. Okay. All right. Sorry. Sitting here quite a while. What did you do earlier? Sessions? It's just sitting. I think it's this couch, because this didn't happen before. It's either couch or age. But yeah, my legs get a little like, why are you sitting for so long? What are we doing? Oh yeah, Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, I did. There's no pause button, Ivan. That's what I was saying. If there was a pause button, I'd be over here and, after these quick break, Alexander will be back. First world problems. I have to go live and sit on my couch and my legs get a little tight. It's like, get over it, bro. People have to get in a car and sit in traffic and go to work. I'm like, I have to sit down for 2 hours and my legs hurt. Whew, tough crowd. Oh God. It's cold, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot. I don't know what's going on with the weather in Sedona. My hand. Yeah. I punched myself earlier. I don't know if you guys were here for that. Scorpio. Good stuff. Come on. Celebration. Good. Started off, I was like, this is a lot of swords, but it's good. All right. So we're seeing this moving forward, this vacation, this trip. Okay. And then, this decision, this honestly, like, this could say, this has been made. So this could be some move, some trip, some vacation that actually has taken place here, Scorpio. Or is about to. Like maybe it's on the books, it's in a few months, or it's in a year, you've made the decision that you're going to go and do this thing. So I very much so support that. I think it's very good stuff. once again, in the same place, in the emotional category, we're getting this card that shows a choice. So making sure we're doing the choice, like we're making the choice, whoever this other person is, like they are us, because they are, we're all one. And then looking forward to the physical, things moving very, very quickly. So there's clearly been some sort of shift here. There was some decision in the past, Scorpio, that hadn't been made. And now it's been made, because I'm looking forward to the future. So, mid-month, this month, Queen of Pentacles, this fire, this card of love, good stuff. So this is a pretty powerful combo right here. We're getting this, this feminine fire love combo, the utmost love. Like, this is just an epic card. This represents self-love and loving others. So it's a very, very powerful card. How are others viewing us? There's a lot of this card coming up today as well. Like having some sort of download, having some sort of information and not realizing we have it. So this is showing that others around us are seeing that we've shifted or seeing that we've attained something that we haven't really realized it, Scorpio. We haven't really realized, like, wait a minute, yeah, they're right. This has shifted. This is different. And then looking at the hopes and fears, once again, like that's why I'm seeing the vacation, the money, the decision, and the decisions in the past. This looks like this very important trip. Vacation, is it business? Is it pleasure? It's both. This has been planned out, or it will be this month. Moving forward, we get the Chariot. Moving forward with balance. This can be a card that represents a vehicle. Like for some, there might be like a new vehicle in the future or something going on with the car. I always, whenever I get this card and it's like it doesn't really fit into the situation, check your tires, Scorpio. Make sure the air is proper. And then right here, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles, the four wheels of the car, the Chariot, the four points in the house, mind, body, spirit. So there's definitely some sort of huge energetic shift going on from even booking this trip. And, I tell a lot of people that, like, sometimes when people like book my, my heavy duty sessions, like the, soul retrieval stuff, they're like, it's so weird. It's like the work started happening like days before the session. And I have to tell them, like, to do this type of work, it starts the second it's like really scheduled, and the second everything's like already done and planned for, like it already has started. Like I'm doing this stuff in dream time. This is already happening. So that's what I'm seeing. And the only reason I'm telling that like random story that you're like, what is he talking about? When this vacation is booked, this healing starts to happen immediately. Once you once your soul and your vessel and your mind know that you're going there, this release takes place. What a powerful place to have the Ace of Cups in the cosmic position, the cup flowing over. The cup flows over. What lays on the other side? Really need a card. The Sun card, happiness. Spirit sending you, everything that you need. Whatever this is. This can be people, like when you're happy, people are calling you, they're emailing you, they're texting you, or this could just be all the shifts that take place afterwards. So looking forward to the end, it's hard to even look any further than this. We're going to have to wait for next month, Scorpio, but it's like, it's like this, once again, this garage door, something needs to be kind of like knock, 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 knock. That's what I'm seeing right here. It's like, this is like the sticks are coming in. This like can represent a wall. But it's like representing like, something like this thing's done, you're moving forward. But it's like, anytime we work on something, it's like we finish that challenge. Like we can't just expect everything's just going to be, no more challenges. It's like, we move on to the next thing, but something's been completed. I'm very happy this is completed. We're celebrating. Look at this. We get the Four of Wands. That's my card. That's my birth card. I love that card. So once again, moving forward, everything's going really awesome here. So I think there's been a shift, or there's been some movement, a physical move, or a physical move is planned, whether it's a trip or an actual place of residence or something. I got the number 4, the number 4, the number 4. There's a lot of 4s. The 4 represents the house. So, yeah, good stuff. Either way, good stuff. On to the next. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Left, right, and centaur. So corny. He's so I need coffee. I remember in the last video you said how you're only going to have 1 cup a day. Well, it's my second. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, did you hear that? Woo, there we go. All right, Sagittarius, here we go. Okay. Here we go. It didn't want to fall over. Ooh. Oh. You'll never guess what card we dropped. You guys paid your cups? Oh, what's that again? Let's see that in an instant replay. This is good stuff. Oh my God. Remember that time he started talking before the reading was over? How about no? How about no? All right, okay, let's go. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. That was a little Star Wars for you. Yeah, no, I'm just flashing forward to the end. I kind of just like done, you know. This is the brown ray, you know. It was like, oh, it's okay. They like it. Time's up, okay. If you like the brown ray, time's up, okay. The alarm is ringing. I don't know. Just done. Is anybody else just done? All right. Anyways, moving on. Okay. The High Priestess. It's everybody's favorite card in the tarot. Well, maybe not everybody's, but mine. Okay? And we get the Lovers over. Okay, so we're seeing whether you're a guy, whether you're a gal, you are the High Priestess vibration. And this, the Lovers down on the side. So the Lovers down on the side basically is this card. Okay? Because what do we have here? Okay? We have the number 6. What do we have here? We have the number 15. Does anybody want to just sit there on the calculator and figure out what 1 + 5 is? 6. Good. We got it done. All right. So these both cards are vibrating at the same place. The Lovers down on their side means it's against. So I don't know if this is a person trying to repeat or trying to return, or some sort of person that, oh, I really like you. And, I balanced myself. I'm different now. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. You didn't see that. We'll be back after these messages. I don't believe it either. It happened. It happened. I don't know. Whoever this person is, just no. Just be gone. Be gone, peasant. Anyways, no, they are, he is I and I am him. I know, we're all one. Just this person's saying that they shifted and they balanced and they changed and they haven't. That's all I know. Okay? So moving on. Sagittarius, I got your back. We're fellow fire signs. We got to stick together. We got to incinerate all these things that are not necessary. So anyways, that was, there's been a lot of reading. We're only on card number 3. Moving on. Okay. Energetic, just making the decision. Where are we going? What are we doing? The timelines, all the things taking place, the celebration. Isn't it funny how this person only shows back up when you're doing really great? Okay, so, we haven't seen this card yet today, right? Okay, so this is showing in the past, treating people how we want to be treated, the choice, the decision. In the immediate future, mid-month, it shows us moving forward but looking backwards. Moving forward and looking backwards at whatever this is. Like I said, whether somebody texts us or emails us or somebody's trying to come back in the picture, or even if it's work related, that doesn't mean it has to be love related, but just pay attention to who's trying to come back in the picture, because this is showing us looking back. And once again, what has the message been with this card today? The message has been something is done and we don't realize it was, regardless of what sign it was in, was like something's completed, something's there, but we're standing still with it. So I'm getting that same message. It's like something's making us look back. So maybe this person or whatever the situation is having this happen. How are others viewing us? Others are viewing us looking through the spiritual window. I know this looks like a weird card, but it's really just about the window. That's where my attention is. So others are viewing us looking through the spiritual window. Things have been going good. Things have been going very good. And then hopes and fears. Our hope is to, be doing this work that we enjoy doing. Plain and simple. This is not a card to fear. I mean, for some, it's, there's something with the job or shifting and finding that thing that you really want to be doing, but you already know what that is. You already know what that is. And I know that you know that I know that you know that I know you know. Okay? So this card in the same position. Again, Spirit saying knock, 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 knock. This person trying to get in touch with you. But this is this represents emails, texts, phone calls, all coming into who? You. The light warrior, the high priestess, that wombo combo, the goddess with a horse body, centaur, Sagittarius. Sorry. Anyways, moving on. This awesome person that you are with all your magical powers, just pay attention. We're going back around to the celebration again. And mastery. Sometimes when things return, when people repeat, when things happen again, or they come back, it's because, maybe there was a hose. Let's picture it like a hose. We got a hose connected from one place to another place, or one person to another person. And we go through our process, we go through our healing, we go through our shift, and we're like, the hose gets folded in half. They're not getting energy anymore. We get rid of the hose completely. And then sometimes the person or place or thing on the other side of the hose goes, wait a minute, where's my energy? Where's my water? So, they call you back when you're thriving, when the cup is overflowing, when everything is flowing and everything is great. Certain people try to come back in the picture, is what I'm getting. So this is a test. You set this up. You asked for this. This has to do directly with your mastery. So paying attention, Alexander's giving you a little cheat sheet. Hey, there's a pop quiz coming up. There's a turd potentially about to drop in your punch bowl. Put saran wrap over the punch bowl, okay? All right, anyways, moving on. Completion. Balance. Brown ray. Remember how they made your inner child feel. The inner child is, once again, we're seeing in one form or the other, has been in almost every reading. So we're getting the inner child here again. And, pay attention to the words that they're using as they're trying to come back in. You'll hear things like, oh, I've changed this. I don't do that anymore. I want what you wanted then. I realized you were right. And I'm not telling you not to entertain this thought. You need to come up with that decision yourself. I don't want you to say, oh, well, Alexander warned me this was coming, and he basically told me not to do it. No, he didn't. You make this decision yourself. Just know that I could smell that somebody stepped in something outside. That is all. The moral of the story is, Sagittarius, is you're doing very great. So pay attention. Pay attention. Okay. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. What we need you to do is stop working for just a moment. It's time for your reading. See, the joke is that they're hard workers. The accent is just, where is it coming from? I don't know. Can't really explain it. It was saying, like, I just said, Easter the other day, but I said Easter. And I'm like, why is my Rhode Island accent just like flourishing? I'm over here. You're not going to be able to park your car in that parking lot on Easter. And people are like, oh. Like, you ever catch somebody? Well, no, I mean, you guys probably don't have an accent, but sometimes I say something and they're like, oh, they're like, yeah, that is weird. I'm like, isn't that weird? I have no explanation for it, but whatever. Okay. All right. Capricorn, April. Let's see what's going on, Cap. The sea goat. I can't find my khakis. I've never even seen him wear khakis. No, my khakis. At least I make myself laugh. Yeah, we're on Capricorn. Yeah, it sounds similar to New York City. There's her again. There's that again. There's that again. Oh, look, a new card. That's nice. This is like half the deck is just missing today. It's literally just all the same cards. Okay. Anyways, there's the, the open tomb overlay. Like something has been returned at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's a lot of the same cards. Guys, I'm not going to lie. All right. So anyways, Queen of Fire. Balance, the Justice card. Give me a second. Okay. Someone did something strange recently. Somebody did something strange and they're about to deal themselves the karma. So release whatever the heck it is. Maybe even pray for them. I don't even know what to say with this. This is a weird combo. This whole Queen of Pentacles with the Justice card. It looks like somebody crossed you or somebody was attempting to hurt you in some way, shape, or form. And it didn't work, and now they've dealt themselves a hand. That's what this basically says when I tune into spirit. Okay, this is showing anything being possible, but is it really? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Angela. I don't know who. I mean, who would cross Capricorn? You gotta keep the Capricorns close. Those are the business people. Okay. You don't burn that bridge, okay? Anyways, so physical, look through the spiritual window. There could also, with this like little combo of, when the cocoa happened on the planet, there can be a certain money is ready to move in a more abundant fashion, but there's a belief structure of why it isn't right now, if that makes sense. With this combination of these two cards. But it looks more energetic, it looks more spiritual, but it can also be if you're worrying about money, you're not supposed to be anymore. It was like something temporary was going on, but you're through it. So time to let that end. So every new beginning is some other beginning's end. He's quoting a song, I know. So we see this death card in the past. So something has ended. Something has ended. Mind, body, spirit, all of this working together. Everything's great. These two cards are combined. Once again, like I said, a lot of the same cards coming up. We've got this card right here, mind, body, spirit, and the light warrior. We're charging forward. It's, there's been this reoccurring theme, just like I said in the last reading for Sag, and most of them, like something is finished and it's like, I didn't get the memo. It's like nobody knew, like this thing that we've been working on. We got so used to it, like nobody told you. I'm here to tell you. So going from there, how are others viewing you? Others are viewing you as a witch. Okay, no, the earth goddess. No, so some people this month, being a month of holidays and stuff and seeing family most likely, some people might be like, oh, she does cause or he does this. Like this, you might bump into a majority of people that are kind of freaked out with how awesome and epic you are. Anyways, hopes or fears. You hope to attain mastery. You are. Okay. What you're hoping for. Let's hope for other things because that's an inevitable. So once again, we see this journey, we see this vacation, we see this trip, but it seems so hard to believe. It seems like it's such hard work to get there because once again, there is kind of like a weird belief structure with money because it's coming up again here with this line now. Just dissolve that because it's not real. It's once again, what did I tell you guys with this card a few signs ago? Sometimes I have to tell people that the blockage that they're looking for when they book a session with me and they say, what is it? Is it the these? Is it the those? And I'm like, it's the you. You're blocking yourself. So moving on. Anyways, here we go. All right. Timeline, decision. Oh my God, look at this. This is so awesome. All right, so you're making a lot of decisions for where you're going. It's like there's a fork in the road, and then there's another fork in the road, and then you get your magical attainment. This is not in alignment with that. So this being the thought structure of everything was going good until that day, or whatever this anything can happen, Murphy's Law, you got to catch yourself staying this stuff. Universe, you're doing a great job. I want this or better. Whatever challenges have come up, I manifested these challenges. Something good must be coming from this challenge. I know some of you are probably just so sick of hearing me say that because I'm sick of hearing myself say it, to be honest with you. But I have to say it in case there's somebody news in here and they don't know the proper spell to cast. When we take accountability for whatever the heck is taking place, and we say, I manifested this, therefore something good and positive must be coming from it, that's how we take control over our reality. Who's next? Aquarius. We're almost there. You can stretch your legs. Just 2 more readings. What was at the bottom? Oh yeah, the return. The return of the king and queen. They're both you. Of course, Angela. Of course, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being on this journey with me. All right. Okay, Aquarius, what do we got? April, quantum. Just stay in the boat. You're right, Angel. Stay in the boat, everybody. I'm going to add the little time date stamps at the bottom later on, guys. So if you want to come back in, or if you're watching this and they're not up now, I apologize. But very soon I'll have the time date stamps up so you can see where your zodiac sign is. Hop around the video. Well, that's a new card. Everything else is the same again. Yep, everything else is the same again. This is it's not strange. It's just, obviously there's an ongoing theme going on in, life right now. Like I can name, like off the top of my head, like 20 cards that just haven't come up today, which is just the mathematical odds of that happening are pretty astounding. So anyways, here's the celebration again. Here's that garage door again, but it's down on its side. So it's time to celebrate. There's something that's done that we don't realize is done. It's like he's just giving the same reading over and over again. Okay. So energetic card, the angel, epic, awesome. Okay. So get out of here. How dare you call me while I'm doing my readings? Anyways, we see this energetic angel card. What's the message here? Yeah, you've been supported through this whole process. You've been supported through this whole process. You are the rock. You are this immovable object of love. And this is support that you are getting from, other dimensional versions, guardian angels, the archangels, whatever your vernacular is, source, original creator of your soul. You've been supported through this section, through this time, through whatever the heck was taking place. It's time to celebrate, Aquarius, because we see something had you kind of like blocked up. Something had you tied up, whether it was some sort of thought process that was affecting the body. Like something was going on in the past, and it's done. It's done. Because when I look to the immediate future, it shows moving forward and looking back, and the truth shall set you free. So this is saying that you're already free, but part of you is wondering if this is done. Like I said, this is down on the side. Like we've been going through this message, it's done. Whatever the thing is that you're wondering if it's done, it's done. And once again, others are seeing you still make this decision. One of the glorious things about dropping cards that are to tune in on the future is we're tuning in on them in the present moment, but you haven't gotten this message yet. So obviously the message is shifting as I'm giving you this. But this is showing other people looking at you. We're going to see you still making some decision or deciding if you were done with something when it's just done. And you know that now. Spoiler alert. It's done. Good spoilers. Okay, we love her. There she is. Hopes or fears. Epic. Hope. Done. Like I said, completion. The card of the completion. The masculine, the feminine working together. The strength card. Boom! Okay, anyways. The strength card. And then here it is again. Spirit letting you know, in the cosmic location. It's been up here 3 times today. It's been down here twice today. We're seeing this. Anything can happen. No. Okay? And like, I know you're thinking, what do you mean no? Of course anything can happen. Yes, but no. Just, I'm not saying that whole spiel again. We're just not going to do it. Rewind the video and watch it again. Okay? If you really want to get that message, I said it like 15 times. I'm done saying it. So there's the light warrior again. We love them. This is me. This is you. This is the light crew. This is what we do. We charge into battle. We charge into battle while healing everybody. Look at us. I don't know why I keep doing that today. I'm just like a giant child. Okay, so light warrior. All right, let's read this. Let's do this. We're being serious. Serious. The heck. Okay. Anyways, we're moving forward. We're getting the job done. It's hard work. Release. It doesn't have to be hard work. Okay. When we do it together, when we work together, when we know that everything's done, when we know that this thing that we've been waiting for it to be done, or maybe thinking it wasn't possible for it to be done, whatever this was is very much so done. So whatever this belief structure was also is just not serving. This is where the focus should be. This is where the focus should be. Not on, it's hard work to get this done. Excuse me. Because it's not hard work to get it done. Especially, you people say 1 and 1 is 2. And yeah, okay, mathematically 1 and 1 is 2. But if you're a mirror and I'm a mirror and we're working together, it goes, it's 1 plus 1 is a million. There's going to be a point where that reflection gets so small that it doesn't have an effect anymore. But all those reflections, just like kind of like spinning into what seems like infinity, do have an effect. So when 2 reflectors work together, 1 plus 1 isn't 2. So all that, I don't really want to talk about it. I get all fired up. And when I get riled, I get, there's nobody to tell me don't be riled. We're all reflectors is all I'm going to say. There's some people out there that want to tell you that only certain people are reflectors. That was at the bottom of the deck, by the way. And they're very wrong. Love you. I like human design. Oh, he said it. See, I told you. Look at that. Look at that. Like 10 people left. Be gone with you. Watch me care. Oh, people get so defensive over human design. That stuff is crap, okay? It's crap. We're all manifesting generators, and we're all reflectors. All these spiritual labels and people, so-and-so's a basic generator. Shut your mouth. You're judging others. Oh, God. How do I not judge ye who judge? See, now my heart's racing. Get fired up. I told you I was going to get riled. I just had one. Woosah. We're getting back in the flow. Let's get some coffee. We're almost there. Back in love. Gratitude. Go through gratitude. All right, hold on. So he is still human. Yeah, no, sorry. I get riled, guys. Sometimes I get riled. I get riled sometimes. I hear people in Sedona. It's like, oh, they're light workers. This is a heaven on earth. And it's like, yeah. It's like I hear groups of people judging people, and I see somebody with their shoulders slumping over, and they're like, he's just a basic generator. I'm a manifesting generator. We need less labels. We're all one. We're all, if one person's a reflector, we're all reflectors. So it's just crap. It's just crap. I don't know who that guy is, whoever wrote that stuff in the 90s. You want to pull me up on the live, I'll just incinerate. I'll just hot knife through butter your whole life. Anyways, I'll give you a free session. It's going to be live, though. All right. I know, you do a dance. You're right. I told you I was going to get riled. It was in the cards. It was in the cards. Don't blame me. You're right. Okay, yeah, we're going to get that. Where's my sage? Okay, it's gone. It's gone. All right, I'm done. Truth bombs. All right. Order. Order in the court. Okay, here we go. All right, Pisces. You know what? We're going to do a re-clear. We're going to clear that again. Just in case he was still riled. He was still riled. I feel I'm good. I'm good. Love you too. Thank you. Pisces, quantum reading. We just did Aquarius, Dana. Pay no attention to the outburst at the end of it. Pisces. Actually, no, pay attention to it. Everybody should pay attention to it. Pisces quantum reading. Oh, what is this? This keeps happening. One. totally new cards. They're all the same. A new card! Look, guys, we get the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. It's all the same stuff. Oh, the devil at the end. Devil's in the details, Bev. All right. Anyways, let's look. Okay. Kind of a similar message. All right. All right. And if it comes with the ring, 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 hey, Julia, how you doing? Okay. Anyways. Here's the goddess. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Somebody's trying to get in touch. Somebody's trying to email. Right? Where's the spirit? Give me a second. Hold on. Oh, no. Start over. Do over. Okay. Because we've got right here, we've got the spirit guide. This is actually spirit. Spirit's trying to get in touch with you. This is down on the side because you're not hearing it. Okay. Spirit's trying to get in touch with you. Emotional. There's something, a decision that needs to be made. It hasn't been made. Spirit guide. Celebration. Celebration in the past. All the elements are on the table, connected to look through the spiritual window. So others are seeing you get some huge download or get some huge source of abundance. When I said in the last reading that there's like 20... Oh, we're live again. Okay, we lost the feed for a second. When I said in the last one there was 20 cards that I didn't see yet today, they didn't come up. This was one of the ones that was in my head. So here it is. So others are seeing you get some huge spiritual download or some amount of abundance. And then we're looking at the hopes and fears, hoping to have this friend, okay? So wanting this friend doesn't mean whoever this person is at the end, allowing them back in. Just really Alex just wants you to pay attention, what's going on at the end of the month or during the middle of the month. And we look right here, the Page of Wands. What do we want to learn about? We're seeing this offering. We're seeing this offering of love. We're seeing, moving forward, the spiritual learning. There's something that, like I said, your spirit guides, I don't really like saying higher selves anymore. I've been using the term original creator. No, that's for God. I use original creator of your soul for God instead of source. And I use other dimensional versions for higher selves. Because, when it comes down to it, through the work that I've done, I've passed some of my higher selves like they're standing still. So if I keep calling them higher selves, when I know that I can pass by them, are they really higher selves? So, just to not limit myself. So, you call them higher selves, you want to call them higher selves. I like to call them other dimensional versions of myself. So when we look at these other dimensional versions of ourselves, Mr. and Mrs. Pisces, yourselves, when I see this stuff, there's some sort of decision Spirit's been trying to get through to you is the moral of the gist. I look up here, once again, this card is in the same freaking position. About this trip, about this journey, about this place that we can go to that our soul has been craving. It's this place that we've known we want to go to, but we haven't made the decision. There's been reasons, there's been circumstances, there's been excuses. Spirit's letting us know to go. Spirit's letting us know that the money's there when we decide that the money is there. And, just to be in that state of celebration that we were in before. Like there's been maybe some belief structure of everything was going good till that day or something along those lines. And what's just being manifested right now, like I said, Spirit wants to let you know, they're kind of just talking through me, look through the spiritual window. You have all the elements on the table. Stuff was strange for a little bit. You are correct. But now it's like Spirit's been like, and you're like, do you hear that? And then you're back to work and it's, do you hear that? They're trying to just let you know this is done. Okay, Pisces? So looking forward to the end, you having everything going, the tree, the flow, the abundance, everything's going good. You're celebrating. Once again, it's like the celebration. These two cards keep coming up. You're celebrating. Who's that? I don't even like ending the reading with this card. This person is just, attempting to return, whoever it is. I see this person as somebody from the past. Because I see with this card in this line with this, it's like when your energy gets better, just pay attention. And even if it's somebody new, just pay attention. It's just for a little bit of time. just for a few days, just pay attention who's attempting to come back in and who's like coming into your life hardcore. Whether it's a friend, a boss, a lover, whoever this person is, just pay attention, Pisces. Okay? Who is gone and is now back, or who's just all of a sudden just this new person that's like there every day. That's what Spirit wants you to know. That's all. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Did you see this? Did you see? It doesn't really look good on this video, I'm not going to lie. But it's the new crystal current ring. They're not on the site yet. They're custom made. I need your ring size. I'm super excited. So there's a layer. So this is made by hand. And this is actually indented. And then there's a layer of shungite, clear quartz, and magnets. And then there's a layer over it of selenite. This thing looks so gorgeous in the sun. So yeah, you know, people were asking me for rings. They're like, you make rings? You make rings? I'm like, no. Yes, the answer is yes. I told you guys I had a lot of swords in the fire. And this is something I've been working on for like, I don't know, 3 years? Like literally, no exaggeration. This has been something I've been working at for a while. It's very, very, very powerful. And I'm very, very excited. I'm just happy to be alive. You know, we get to like make epic devices and do sessions with beautiful, awesome people. I love you guys so much. You want me to drop these cards for you? It's galactictarot.com. You put yourself right in the schedule. crystalcurrent.com if you want some epic energy jewelry. If you're looking for one of these, you're going to have to private message me on the Crystal Current website. Is reasons. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so very much for being here with me on this journey. Pardon the outburst during Aquarius. I'd edit it out, but it's too real. So I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all the love and continued support. And thank you. Like, subscribe, do all the things. I love you guys. See you soon.